Hello guys, this is Jalo Singh with you today. Today we will learn about the exercise 1.1 chapter number 1, limit and functions, and this is the lecture number 10, and we will study today the problem number 5. And first of all I will read the problem, later on we will discuss on that. So problem number 5, given a polynomial function p real number to real number with p of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 3, find p of minus 3, p of minus 2, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2, p of 3. Can you find x such that p of x is equal to 0? What we will do, we will p of x is equal to 0, then we will solve the equation for what? For to find the value of x. So first of all I will put the all values, and later on we will move to the third condition. So p of x equal to x square plus 2x plus 3. So p, we will first get minus 3, put at the place of minus x, put the place at the x. So minus 3, 2 minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9 minus 6 plus 3. So it will be 6. So now we will put the minus 2 is equal to minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 4 plus minus 4 plus 3 is equal to 3. So now we will put the this is done, minus 1, it will be the minus 1 whole square plus 2 minus 1 plus 3 is equal to 1 minus 2 plus 3. So it will be the 2. So now we will put the 0 is equal to 0 square plus 2 0 plus 3. So it will be 0 plus 0 plus 3, it will be 3. Now we will put the 0 2. So 2 square plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 4 plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 11. So p of 3 is equal to, this is the 3, 9 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to 15, 18, and p of, this is done. So these all values we will put in the equation number x square plus 2x plus 3, and what we have to do, we will get these all values, and this belongs to real number positive, this belongs to real number, this belongs to real number. So now we will this is the second condition. Can you find x such that p of x is equal to 0? What we will do, we just p of x is equal to x square plus 2 plus 3. So what we have to do, we will just p of x, we will get the p of x is equal to 0. So we will put the 0 x square by the so this is given condition in book. So can you find x such that p of x is equal to 0? If not, why? No, we can find the value. We can find the value of x. So this is the equation, x square plus 2x plus 3. So this equal to 0. So what we have to do? There is no any method to find the value of x. We just these are values put in the quadratic equation. So quadratic equation x is equal, we cannot, and also we cannot break out the middle term. So x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So x is equal to b is equal to a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 3. So minus 2 plus minus b 4 minus 12. Okay, divide by 2 into 1. So x is equal to minus 2 plus minus minus 8. We will get the iota 2 iota in common in the from the under root. So 2 iota under root 2 divided by 2. X is equal to minus 2. We will get the 2 common from that term. Minus 1 plus minus under root 2 divided 2 cancel. X is equal to minus 1 plus minus iota under root 2. This is all about the problem number 5. So this is the value of x. We have find one is imaginary and one is the real number. So this is all about the question number 5. So now we will move towards the question number 6. What we have to do, we just find that in question number 6, let f real number be defined by real number. F of x is equal to 0 when x belongs to rational number. Question number 6, f of x is equal to 0 when x belongs to rational and 1 when x belongs to rational minus real minus rational. So before going to solve that problem, we will discuss the condition. So now we will find the what you have to find f of under root 3 and f of 1 divided by 5 and f of 2 and f of 5 and f at 1.5. So this is the question. So before going to solve that problem, we will understand the real number. Real number is the union of rational and irrational. So you must be understand it before going to solve that problem. So now what we have to do, we just put these all values in function f of x. Then which one is the real? If we will put the f of under root 3, the answer will be 0, then belongs to the rational, or when answer comes 1, then x belongs to the rational. This is the rational and this is the rational. Okay, this is the rational. So now we will put the f of x under root 3. It will be 1 is become rational and f of 1 divided by 5 is equal to 0. It would be the rational. 0 is the rational. And f of 2 it was equal to 0, it would be the rational, and f of pi is equal to 1, where pi is a rational. And later on we will put the 1.5, it would be the 0, because we kicked out the point 1.5 divided by 10 is equal to 15 divided by 10. 3 5 is there and 2 5 is there. 3 divided by 2 is the rational. So it's the rational, and also we call it piecewise function. Piecewise function we will discuss in coming lecture. This is the piecewise function. So this is all about the question number 6. So what we have to do, we just find the rational and irrational in this term. You must be understand the term, the real number is the union of rational and irrational. Later on you will find the value of x and rational and irrational easy way. So that is all about the question number 6. In question number 7, you can find the value of x in same way. Question number 7 same as the question number 6, and later on question number 8 prove that the function in question number 6 is neither 1 1 nor onto. Also find the range. This is the domain and this is the range. You can separate the domain and range. Later on you also prove that it is the 1 1 function or onto function, or neither 1 1 nor onto function. In question number 9, is the function in question number 7 1 1 function or onto? Also find the range. In question 7, when you will solve the question number 7, then you can differentiate the range and domain. Later on you can decide this is the onto function and 1 1 function. In question number 10, we will find the question number f comma g are defined by f of x power x. F of x is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4. We have given question number 10, f of x is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4, and we have given g of x, we have given two functions at a time. G of x is equal to x plus 1. So what is asking in the question, for all x belongs to real number, find the composite function. You can just see the lecture number 7 or 6. I have done the composite function theoretically. Composite function f of g and g of f, and show that f of g is not equal to g of f. Yeah. Determine the function f plus g. We will add the both functions. Later on we will minus 3f and 2g and f of g and g divided by f and f divided by g. So this is we will find all functions. So first of all we find the f of g and g of f, then we will prove that these conditions. Later on we will move towards the third condition. So first of all we have given f of x. So f of g, it means that we will put the f of x in g of x. It's very simple to understand. So f of g means f of g is equal to x plus 1. So f of g is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4 plus 1. Okay. So f of g is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4 plus 1 is equal to x square minus 3x plus 5. This is all about. Now we will find the g of f. We have find f of g. Now we are going to find g of f. So what we have to do? We just put the g of x is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4. We will put the g function in the f function. So g of f is equal to x plus 1 whole square minus 3x plus 1 plus 4. So we will get the x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 3x minus 3 plus 4. So what we have to do? We just x square and 2x, it will be the minus x and plus 1 and minus 1, 5, 5 with you cancel, plus 2 x square x. Okay, it's right. So now we will find the g of. Now we can decide that g of f of g is not equal to g of x. You can see here g of f of g is equal to x square minus 3x plus 5, and g of x is equal to x square minus x plus 2. They are not equal. That's why we cannot say f of g is equal to g of x. Now we will find the f plus g. So we just add the both functions. F of plus g is equal to x square minus 3x plus 4 plus x plus 1. So x square minus 3x plus 4 plus x minus plus 1. So x minus 3x minus 3x it means 2x. So plus 5. So 3x you can find, you just multiply minus 3 to the function x square minus 3x plus 4 in 2g. You will find multiply 2 with g of x plus 1, and f of g. It means that you will multiply both functions g of x and f of x. In g of x, g x plus 1 and x square minus 3x plus 4. It's not defined. It's not because it is the small term then x square minus 3x plus 1. We cannot divide like that term. So we will move towards the f of g, and f of g x square minus 3x plus 4 divided by x plus 1. So x square minus 3x plus 4, we will just divide the x plus 1. We just x square plus x. So this minus cancel 0, and minus 4x plus 4. We just put the back. We just minus 4 4x and minus 4 plus. You just cancel out, just 8. So this is the remainder. So this is all about the question number 10. Now we will solve the question number 11. If you have any confusion, you can put your what we can say that. Just ask in comment section. I will give you answer. Now we will solve the question number 11. In question number 11, I will just read. Consider the sine function s, the polynomial function p, real number to real number, defined by p of x is equal to x cube plus 1. P of x, we have given p of x is equal to x cube plus 1. For all x belongs to real number, find p of s, so p of s and s of p, and p of s and p of s, and p of s, and show that no two of these are equal. So just we have proved in question number 10. So you just you put the p of s. So what we call it, one is sine function, right? One is sine function. So this is so just we find the p of x. P of s is equal to, we just put p in function s. It's simply to understand. It's very simple to understand. If you will take under consideration, p of s means you put p, so sine x means q plus 1. So this is the p of s, and s of p is equal to you just s in q, so sine whole cube plus 1. So this is all about the. So now we have proved that S of P of S is not equal to S of P. And now you can find the P of S. Multiply P into S, both functions. P of X into S of X. You will get the answer. So now we will move towards the question number 12. In question number 12, we have given odd and even function. For each of the real valued function f and on R defined below, state whether it is even or odd or neither even nor odd. So we have given 6 questions as well. So f of x is equal to first number question. Question number 12 part 1. F of x is equal to sine x square. So what we have to do, we just take out the odd, even, neither nor odd, neither even nor odd, neither odd nor even. Okay, even. Okay, we just take out these 3 conditions in given question. So we what we have to do, we just put the minus sign at the place of x. So sine minus x whole square is equal to sine x square. Why? Because any term, it would be the whole power positive, then the term will be positive. It must be positive. So that is the answer. That is even function. Even function. Okay. So in question number, you will solve the question number 3, question number 2nd, and question number 3rd, and I will solve the question number 4. F of x is equal to x plus x. So f of x is equal to what we have to do, we just put the minus sign at the place of x. Minus x plus minus x, minus x plus x minus, we will get the common x minus x. So this is the, what we call it, neither even nor odd. Neither even nor odd. So that's all about the question number 3rd. So now we will find the question number 6. In question number 6 we have f of x is equal to 0 when x is equal to 0, and x divided by x when x is not equal to 0. So this is the question number 6. Remaining you will solve yourself. And now what we have to do, we just put the minus sign at the place of minus x. What we have to do, what we will get the even function or odd function or neither even nor odd. So what we have to do, we just put the minus symbol at the place of minus x, at the place of x. So minus x and minus x. So we will get the minus x, and any negative term we will kicked out from the mod, then we will get the positive. So x, so we will get the x divided by x. It is the odd function. So this is all about the exercise 1.1. In question number 13, it's nothing, but this is all about the 1.1. It's just we have completed now And now we will move towards the exercise 1.3. And in the last, I will request you all, you just subscribe my channel and share with your friends, and you just give me positive response, and I also will give you a